Hi, I'm Tanya Anderson, Head of International and SME Development at Northern Ireland Chamber of Commerce. We're delighted to be here this morning at another of our Scale for Growth workshops. These workshops aim to assist our SMEs on their growth strategy through peer learning from companies who are successful in exporting as well as experts in the market. Our workshops to date have had fantastic impact, with 96% of attendees feeling that they had learned new procedures and processes which they could implement within their businesses.
The scaling programme is one of our core initiatives to help businesses in a very practical way learn how to grow and scale their businesses, listening to others who've actually done it, learning the pitfalls and also the successes that they've achieved. It's of critical importance that we grow our businesses in this time of uncertainty and we move forward as a business and a community overall.
What I hope to get out of the workshop today is really hearing from these leading companies how they've developed their export strategy, approaches that they've taken, their digital strategy. Just hear from them how they've achieved the great sales they've achieved. Scaling for Growth has helped Toronto to network, to improve our brand profile, to meet lots of other companies that are trying to achieve the same things as ourselves. And it's just a really useful programme in terms of sales, marketing, digital, exporting. It gives Northern Irish companies lots of useful information.
So my understanding of the workshop is about growing markets and understanding their experiences and learning from that experience as to how to develop into new markets. Whether it's into ROI, the rest of the UK, or even broader afield.
In some respects, we had to overcompensate on social value, so we spend a lot of time on corporate social responsibility, social value, community benefits, to tell people that we're here for the longer term. We want to invest in these communities. Important to us that we would have visibility of pipeline. We've spent a lot of time building our credibility and frameworks because they do give us confidence that we can see a pipeline of project coming down the line. Important is when we did this brand was it wasn't about a logo, it was about what we stood for and what was our purpose. And we tried to create this identity. What was Graham's purpose? And it was around delivering lasting impact.
Principally, Enterprise Ireland's job is to help SMEs, those small companies. So we're looking not so much to work with the size of Graham's, but to look at those companies between 1 to about 20, 25 in terms of the size of the employees. A vast number of the award contracts that are done are for SMEs. So between 65 and 70% of all contracts by volume go to SMEs. It works on a series of pillars, and that the OGP looks after those commodity categories, and then they involve 4 other pillars, which are effectively health, defence, education and councils, and they will look after specific categories there, looking at coming in as a sub-supplier into a main contractor, and also looking at forming consortia or joint ventures are the ways that we see SMEs being a lot more successful in getting their foot into the door and taking advantage of the opportunities there.
Key facts about White's: annual turnover of 15 million. We process 26,000 tonnes of oats per year. We have around 60 employees, part of the Plain Valley Co-op, and we've all the sort of normal food safety and traceability accreditations that one would expect of a modern food business. I thought I would just show you a bit about the White's brand development, because that has been key, I suppose, in really growing the Northern Ireland market over the last few years, but also getting a firm foothold in the like of Waitrose and some Sainsbury's and GB. The beauty about digital is that you can be so targeted, almost down to the person that's actually buying your product. You can actually choose to target online.